Do you guys know that if you get pregnant and have a baby, that you're going to become the most repulsive, disgusting creature on the face of the planet, and no one is going to want to be with you, and it's going to ruin your life? What's up, all me walk-shovels, droids, and monkeys? It's Anna, also known as Star Wars Girl. And right now, there is this huge debate online where people are attacking women, men, and the entire concept of family and the family unit. Women are being lied to and manipulated into not wanting to have children and be mothers because they will not be desirable anymore by men. Even though the only men whose opinion that they should really care about is, I don't know, their husband, the father of their child. No, instead of having their own morals and standards and caring about what their husband thinks, women are now expected to post their postpartum photos on the internet for the world to see for approval of other men who aren't their husbands. And all of this is a ploy to terrify young women into not wanting to start families and becoming mothers. I know, because I used to be one of them. Growing up, every single woman that I knew said, don't get married and don't have children. I was told over and over again that you lose yourself and you stop living. Motherhood and marriage and pregnancy was all told to me as something extremely negative, not rewarding at all. And now that I am a mother, now that I got married and just was pregnant and have a baby, I'm telling you right now, all of that was complete and utter bullshit. And I can't believe I fell for it. But it was so ingrained in me because everyone that I trusted kept telling me the same thing. Don't get married. Don't have children. Go out and live your life and find yourself. Having kids will ruin all of that. And I believed it because it was coming from my family friends, teachers, people I trusted to guide me in life. And it was all a lie. Your life doesn't end when you get married. It gets better. Your life doesn't end when you get pregnant. It gets better. Your life doesn't end when you have a baby. I can't say it enough. It gets so much better. And I'm trying really hard not to cry while I film this because I believed that lie so much. It was so ingrained in me. When I met my husband, I told him I didn't want to get married and I never wanted to have children. And he knew I was the one, and he knew, he saw something in me that I guess I didn't even see myself, and he just knew that things would work out the way that they did. And I'm so glad I didn't listen to any of those people that gave me that advice, because I have my daughter. I have my little baby. And if I would have listened to them, she wouldn't be here. And my heart breaks for all those women out there that are being told the same thing I was and that are actually believing that lie. Depression rates have skyrocketed. People are miserable and are so detached from one another, terminally online. They don't think that there's anything missing in their lives because they've believed the lie of, I don't need to get married. I don't need to have children. I don't need to rely on anyone but myself. Everything is about me, 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 me. It's like it's been socially engineered for everyone to become narcissistic, closed-off shut-ins that are completely lacking in compassion or empathy for other human beings. But that's the key word right there, human beings. We are human beings. It is biologically built into us to want to find a partner and to have children and procreate and, carry on that next generation. And I'm telling you right now, the second you stop believing in that lie, everything gets better. I don't think human beings are truly capable of understanding the concept of love until you become a parent and until you have a child. It doesn't ruin anything. It gives you everything. And if the price you have to pay is your body changes, who cares? It's worth it, because in the end, you have this precious little baby that loves you so much, loves you more than anything, and you are going to change. Your heart is going to change. Everything you thought about the world, it's completely different now, and you're going to be better because of it. Who cares if your body's different? You're different. Your husband's different. The world is different. You have a child. A couple of stretch marks, some weight here and there, it doesn't matter. And trying to say, I'm not going to have a child because random strange men on the internet aren't going to find me attractive, or other women are going to look down at me as a less than human because I have children and they don't. Well, guess what? They're miserable spinsters. They're never going to experience love the way that you do. And that makes them angry, and that makes them resentful. And that's why they say these horrible things to mothers. And who cares what other men think? They're not your husband. They're not the father of your child. I'm only saying this because I wish somebody would have said it to me. And it wasn't until my sister died that I realized everything I had been told was a lie. The way that my mother reacted to Ellen being gone, I don't wish that kind of pain or sorrow upon anyone. I lost my sister, but my parents lost their child. I had to tell my father, and I'll never forget the look in his eyes when he realized what I had told him. And then the nights I spent with my mother and her holding on to my wrist to feel my pulse to make sure I was still there. Seeing the sorrow of two people that lost someone that they loved more than they loved themselves. You don't feel that kind of pain for something that you didn't want, for something that was a mistake. These people online that are shaming women for having children and their bodies changing, they are never going to experience that kind of love, and that threatens them. That's why they react the way that they are. That's why they are attacking women. That's why they're brainwashing an entire generation to think that this thing that they are born to do that will make them happier than they can even comprehend is wrong. And it's evil. And for those that are watching that believe this lie and this evil, ladies, your body, it might look like this after you have a baby, but it doesn't have to. There are ways to prevent things like this. And if it does end up looking like these, even after all the preventative measures you take, well, guess what? It doesn't have to stay like this. There are types of things that you can do to heal your body, but they don't want to tell you that because they want you to continue to believe the lie. They'll tell you that it's all about genetics and you're either going to be a perfect supermodel or you're going to be a disgusting, unwanted slob that is unlovable. And guess what? Neither of them are true. A woman might be prone to certain things, but I'm going to tell you right now, she still has to work at it. It all comes down to how you apply yourself. I know because I was able to do it. I outlined my journey here. My entire pregnancy, I was sick. It was not an easy pregnancy. I had to have an emergency C-section because I was on the verge of having a stroke. My baby is beautiful and healthy, and she is the sweetest child in the world, and I wouldn't change a thing about her. What I had to do, though, was focus on taking care of myself, and I want more children more than I want anything else in the entire world. And I knew that I needed to make myself better. I needed to get healthy. I needed to get in shape. So the second I was allowed to go to the gym, I did. I couldn't even sleep. I was awake at night. I would wake up on my own, no alarm or anything, at 2:30 in the morning so I could be at the gym by 3, so I could work out while my husband and baby were at home asleep. I would work out every single morning from 3 a.m. to 5, sometimes 5:30 a.m. I would be home by the time my husband was waking up so I could make him breakfast and do the morning routine with my daughter. Bottle, change, play with her, all up until her morning nap, and that's when I would finally go to sleep. And I did this every single day for months. Not just, for myself to get healthy, but because I want more children, and I can't do that. I don't want to be sick again. I don't want to have an emergency C-section again. I need to make sure that I am healthy and the best version of myself that I can be for my future children. It wasn't easy, but I did it. Here's a photo of me 2 weeks after I had my baby. You can see the scar. You can see how swollen my stomach was. And yes, there are stretch marks there. And here's a photo of me 9 months after. I went to the gym every single day at the only time I could, so that way I could get better and get healthy for my daughter and for my future children and for my family. And you can too. You just have to stop believing the lie and have faith in yourself and understand that the way that you look right after you have a baby is not the way you're going to look forever. If you have a couple stretch marks, who cares? You can wear clothes that cover it. There's laser treatments you can get. There's creams you can put on it. There's a way to fix it. If there is a will, there is a way. If I want my hair to be bleach blonde, I can go find someone that can do it for me. You can find someone that can remove the stretch marks for you. You can find the time to go to the gym and get healthy. You can eat right. You can do all the things. You just have to apply yourself, and you'll get to do it with a sweet little angel that loves you more than anything in the entire world. So just trust me. It's all worth it, and it's all going to be okay. Thank you so much for supporting my videos and watching my content. If you guys would like to support the channel further, go over to my Etsy and check it out. I got a lot of cool stuff over here. I have postcard prints, stickers, posters, bookmarks, lots and lots and lots of stuff over here. A lot of it is from videos that you guys have seen here on my channel, and I'm always adding to it. So go and check it out. The link is down in the description of this video. Thank you. Hey, want to send me some mail? Cool. Send it to Anna, TSWG, at P.O. Box 28171, Santa Ana, California, 92799-8171. Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone.